All right, what's going on? I've been learning Thai for 8 months, and this is my journey, what I did, what I recommend, and in the end, I'll speak Thai. Firstly, what I did. What I did was I memorized the alphabet, and that took forever because there are 52 characters, and I don't know how many are consonant or how many are vowels, but I do know that there are many more consonant than vowels, and for every single consonant, you have to memorize its beginning sound, its end sound, and its tone class. And this is how you read. I thought, wow, it'd be a good idea to get a grasp on how to read before going into it. That way I don't have to rely on the English translations or like the pinyin of Thai, if you will, because it's pretty inconsistent. So I did that, and now I actually don't read all that much. And I've learned that for language acquisition, first you learn how to speak and then you learn how to read afterwards. So I probably did that backwards. I should have just learned how to speak first and then learn how to read once I'm comfortable speaking. But whatever, tanto faz. It's no importa, you know. So yeah, I spent the first 2 months only learning how to read, and that was a grind. And the last 6 months, I've been learning how to speak and memorizing basic words. And a lot of it's just flashcards and watching videos that are easily comprehensible. So very slow speaking. Got the Thai translations or the Thai subtitles, excuse me, and the English subtitles, and the Thai pinyin too, for my American brain. And I don't want to say, oh, I should also explain how long I've been doing this. So I study Thai for 1 hour every week because I'm not super focused on it, but I do want to get a little bit of a grasp on it before I switch from Swahili over to Thai as my main focus language, or the language that I'm focusing on studying. So the progress won't be that substantial, but I think it'll set me up well for the future when I begin to fully focus on Thai, and especially when I immerse myself in Thai culture. But yeah, Thai, I don't want to say Thai isn't that hard because I feel like I haven't spoken with anybody, but I've done a lot of listening, and I feel like the speaking part will be challenging because it's not like English grammar. Like you flip some of the words around and some of the expressions that you use to describe things are just way different in Thai. All the words make sense, and listening to it you can comprehend because it's more of a literal translation rather than a figurative one. So I'm particularly worried about speaking it because I think my grammar is going to be broken for a long time. But I don't care. As long as I'm able to be understood, I'll get better once I travel to Thailand, so I'm not worried about it. But on the other hand, listening, I'm getting the hang of much more quickly than I did with Portuguese. For Portuguese, it took me so long to feel like I had any sort of grasp on understanding it without subtitles. But with the slow Thai conversation practice that I listen to, it's Thai with Grace if you're interested, I find it much more easy. Like I'm able to close my eyes and say, oh, I know that word. I'm able to put together sentences when she speaks very slowly, albeit, but I'm able to put together sentences when she speaks if I know all the words, which is huge. I couldn't do that for a long time in Portuguese. But I think for now, it's mostly about getting all of the vocabulary and trying to really expose myself to bits of listening that progressively get more and more difficult, because I think listening will be a huge asset in helping me learn a language, especially considering how much Thai content there is out there. For Swahili, it's a lot more challenging to do this, so I'm a lot less confident with that language and this sort of method of listening excessively than I am with Thai. But overall, it's mostly just a combination of flashcards and watching YouTube videos that are easily digestible, and that's been working really well for me so far. I don't know how my pronunciation is, I don't talk with anybody, but I'm slowly building my vocabulary, and I'm beginning to understand people when they speak very slowly, which is the best thing when you're learning a language, because it means you can go from practicing by yourself to practicing via conversation. And that is what makes learning a language fun. And also horrible at the same time because you're just in constant struggle and you're embarrassing yourself in front of another person. But that's okay because they understand you're trying to learn their culture. And if you are not a native English speaker, I'm sorry, I'm speaking really quickly. It's just awesome. Next, my recommendations. Recomendações. What should you do if you start learning Thai? I highly recommend checking out Thai with Grace. It's on YouTube, and she has a playlist called Slow Thai Conversation Practice or Slow Thai Listening Practice. Click on those videos. They are extremely useful, and that will be your best asset to studying Thai in the beginning. I don't suggest looking at the Thai alphabet and memorizing it. That's kind of a waste of time. Not really a waste of time, but not necessary at this point. I think it'd be better to speak it And then from speaking it and understanding what the words sound like and mean and can comprehend sentences through this, then start your reading. I think that would work a lot better. But other than that, flashcards and slow listening practice have been very, very useful for me. And I feel like I'm getting somewhere for only practicing an hour a week for 8 months. So I'm quite happy with how it's going. Although I do think that I'm not practicing my pronunciation enough. So if I were to switch anything up in this routine, I would practice pronunciation for maybe 10 minutes a week, just so I can not completely flounder when I get a grasp of listening and understanding the language. Because I don't want to be one of those people who understand it but can't speak. It's funny because in Portuguese, on the opposite, I can speak decently, but understanding it is significantly more challenging for me, especially at a conversational pace for natives. But I'd rather do that. I'd rather be able to speak and say a bunch of nonsense than listen to everything but struggle to speak. I think that's more embarrassing. I don't know. It's not embarrassing because you're trying to learn, but for me, that's just how I feel. And you can't tell me my feelings are wrong. I feel like I've been speaking very quickly. I don't know why. Maybe I should slow it down. I just have all these thoughts and I just blah, 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 blah. You know, because I think I solved YouTube. I think the way to do it is to inject more personality. I feel like I'm too boring in my videos, so I'm gonna not inject more personality, but I'm gonna loosen up the shields, you know, break down the walls just a little bit, because I feel like if you guys can connect with me, then I'll build more of an audience when I make my videos, and you guys will like me for me no matter what kind of content I post. So even if I'm traveling, that's not a police car, even if I'm traveling in Brazil and making content on that, you would still enjoy watching me, even if it's not about language learning in particular. Or the other way around, if you come to me based on a travel vlog in Brazil and I post a language learning video, then you would still like it because, you know, I'm just kind of being myself. That's the hope, at least. Anyways, rant over. Let me speak Thai. Oh, the dog's whining in its cage. I put the dog in its cage so that I could talk to you in quietness without the dog barking at every little thing that goes on outside. Anyways, side tangent. Squirrel. Haha, get it? So yeah, I'm going to speak some Thai. I'm going to speak Thai that I know how to speak, and then I'll generate a random question and speak Thai so you have an idea of what your Thai should look like at around 8 months. So, no, I don't know. Jackson. Uh, ผมเรียนภาษาไทย month, jet, tones, yak, ผมเรียนไม่cha. Hopefully I got that right. I just said, my name's Jackson. I'm learning Thai for 8 months. I'm learning slowly, I think. So yeah, that was pretty bad. Again, 8 months. I haven't been practicing my speaking, just been trying to get words. And this is going to be the bad part. This is going to be bad. So let me generate a random question on my computer. Under our government, are there any rights that you have but shouldn't? How about rights you don't have but should? This is going to be horrible. My ru pro rights yak kui gang kon pom lu nuk pu krao D. I think we're good. Yeah, I tried. It's hard because I have all these languages floating through my head. Like, I've been trying to work on Swahili more, and in Thai, it's hard to say is, And in Swahili, you say ni for is, so I want to default to ni, but I know that's not right. That's the downside of learning multiple languages. You just get caught up in which one you're trying to learn. So that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. If you need help learning your language, this channel's great. Also, I'm tutoring Portuguese. If you're interested, let me know. Thanks. Have a great day. Ciao.